Hi everyone, so today I am going to share with you the literary study that I chose in relation to mimetic theory. But before sharing with you the literary analysis I selected, let's first examine the mimetic theory's definition in order to comprehend the study I chose. So what is mimetic theory? Mimetic theory is the idea that cultural information like ideas, behaviors, or trends called memes spread from person to person, much like how genes pass traits in biology. Just as people share a funny video or catchy phrase, memes are shared and copied in society, and some become popular while others fade away. According to the theory, memes compete for attention and the ones that are relatable, funny, or meaningful spread widely and stick around. They can also change as they shared, giving rise to new versions. So mythic theory helps explain why certain ideas, trends, or themes become a big part of culture and influence how people think and act over time. So in stories, for example, it explains why some themes, characters, or messages keep showing up and adapting across generations. So what is memes? A meme is an idea, behavior, style, or piece of media that spreads within a culture and is shared from person to person. Memes often carry some kind of relatable, funny, or meaningful message, and they're usually easy to remember or recognize. While the term meme today is mostly associated with funny images or videos shared online, it originally referred to any cultural element that could spread like a catchy tune, a saying, or even a fashion trends. So these are the key concept of meme. Meme, a unit of cultural information or idea similar to a gene in biology that spread from person to person through imitation, communication, or observation. And replication means replicate by being shared, imitated, or communicated. And variation means spreads, they often change or adapt. Selection, not all memes survives or become popular. Transmissions, memes spread through communication channels, whether face-to-face, through books, or on social media. Survival and longevity. Some memes become lasting parts of culture, while others quickly disappear. So, one notable literary study related to mimetic theory, or one literary study that I chose, is the meme as a cultural unit, cultural evolution and literary studies by Patrick B. Murphy. So this study explores how literary texts can be analyzed through the lens of mimetic theory, emphasizing the way cultural narratives and motifs replicate, adapt, and evolve over time. So the main theory within mimetic theory being explored is intertextuality and the evolution of cultural narratives as memes. So this theory focuses on how texts influence and reference each other, creating meanings that circulate within culture. So these are the key points of the study. Cultural evolution. Murphy discusses how literature reflects and participates in cultural evolution, drawing parallels between biological evolution and the dissemination of cultural ideas through memes. He argues that just as genes evolve through natural selection, memes adopt and change based on their cultural context. Intertextuality. The study highlights the concept of intertextuality, where text reference or draw upon each other, creating a network of meanings. So, these interconnectedness demonstrate how certain themes, characters, or narratives become memes that circle within and across literary works. So, the case studies, Murphy analyzes specific literary examples showing how certain tropes evolve over time. So he looks at how these motifs are replicated in various genres and how they resonate with audiences, contributing to their persistence. So in literary criticism, by applying mimetic theory or literary criticism, Murphy provides a framework for understanding the dynamics of cultural production. He suggests that critics should consider how literary works are not just isolated of a larger cultural conversation shaped by the memes that circulate within it. So in Patrick Lee Murphy's study, The meme as a cultural unit, cultural evolution, and literary studies, the main theory within mimetic theory being explored is intertextuality and evolution of cultural narratives as memes. So this theory focuses on how texts influence and reference each other, creating a network of meanings that circulate within culture. So key aspects of intertextuality in the study. Meme replication and variation. Murphy examines how literary motifs and themes replicate across different texts and genres. This aspect of mimetic theory emphasizes that as memes are transmitted, they can mutate or adapt, reflecting the context in which they are received. Cultural context. The study considers the role of cultural and historical context in shaping how memes evolve. It highlights that memes are not static, they change based on societal shifts, reader interpretation, and the influence of previous works. So, network of text. By analyzing intertextual relationships, Murphy demonstrates how literary works contribute to a larger cultural conversation. This network highlights the importance of understanding literature as part of an evolving cultural landscape where ideas and narratives continuously interact. Impact on meaning. The study also delved into how replication and adaptation of memes in literature can alter meanings and themes over time, making intertextuality a critical concept for understanding literary evolution and cultural commentary. So let's dive deeper into intertextuality as it relates to Patrick D. Murphy's study, the meme as cultural unit, cultural evolution, and literary studies. So this analysis will focus on principles of intertextuality within the context of mimetic theory and explore how they manifest in literary study, illustrating their relevance and also their application. So principle of intertextuality. First is the textual interdependence. Definition: every text is shaped by its relationships with other texts. This interconnectedness can manifest through direct codes, illusions, or thematic similarities. So application to this study. In Murphy's study, intertextuality is seen on how literary motifs appear across various works, reflecting shared cultural narratives. So reader interpretation. The meaning of a text is influenced by the reader's knowledge and experiences with other texts. Intertextual references on evoke specific interpretations. The application is Murphy highlights that readers familiar with certain cultural meanings or narratives will engage with text differently, impacting their understanding and appreciation of literary works. Next is the cultural context. So a text is influenced by the historical and cultural context in which it is produced and consumed. Intertextuality emphasizes how societal changes affect literary narratives. So the application is Murphy discusses how literary texts adapt to contemporary cultural values with means evolving to reflect shifting beliefs, making literature a mirror of its time. The evolution of meaning. The definition is memes can change and adapt as they replicate in different texts. So this evolution allows for new interpretations and meanings to emerge. So the application in this study, Murphy illustrates how certain literary tropes evolve over time, demonstrating how authors reinterpret and adapt these motifs to fit new contexts, thereby enriching the narrative landscape. So, for the conclusion, in Murphy's study, intertextuality serves as a critical framework for understanding how literature functions as a dynamic and evolving discourse. By exploring the principle of intertextuality within the context of mimetic theory, the study highlights the interconnectedness of text, the influence of cultural context, and the evolution of narrative meanings. So, this approach not only enriches literary analysis, but also emphasizes the role of literature in reflecting and shaping cultural conversations over time. So, that's it for today. I hope you learned something through my discussion, and see you next time. Bye bye. Thank you.